last couple of weeks been like for you?
Man, I want to say stressful, you know what I mean, just because on the sideline, you watch your team out there play. Good thing is they've been playing well, but nobody ever wants to be injured, but I'm glad that I'm back healthy.
The focus, I imagine, was always just make sure you get your 100% by week one.
That's my goal, is to be 100%. I know injuries kind of helped me in my past, so like I said, I'm blessed to feel better now. And
how did today feel?
felt pretty good. Yeah, felt pretty good.
The first, whatever it was, week or 2 weeks of training camp with you and Mooney out there, what did you guys, when you watch film after the practice, I mean, it looks like a pretty good combination there, the corners. How do you view your starting corners right now, with you obviously being one of them?
Good. I think me and Mooney, we meshed together good. But we knew that coming in, whenever they signed him, I knew we had a top corner. And I look at myself as a top corner. I know we can lock guys down. So I think it'd be fun during the year.
Is there a real, the defensive back is always an emphasis on getting interceptions, but you guys seem to have gotten him very early in camp, got him in the games, you got 3 more today. Is that something that you guys just thirst for this year?
Yeah, I mean, you thirst for them every year, but sometimes when they come, and right now they're raining. So you just got to catch the ones that's thrown to you. That's what we've been doing. And go get the difficult ones. That's what we've been doing. So just hope they keep coming.
How good was it to get back at practice and get a pick? And did you get your hand on that other pick as well? How was it to come back with a splash like that?
It felt good, Like I say, I've been out the last couple of weeks. It sucks, It's, like I said, never want to be out. But when I know when I got back out there, I need to make some impact plays and get the guys going.
The front office bringing in a high-priced free agent corner, Javarius Ward. Are you expecting opponents to test you early on, and are you looking forward to that challenge?
I think opponents going to test both of us. I've been getting tested since I've been here. The other corners been getting tested since I've been here. Looking forward to that challenge. That's what you do as a corner. You want teams to test you, and you go make plays.
Where do you feel you are in your career right now? Like, what do you expect from yourself this season?
I expect a big season. When I look at myself, I look at guys that make All-Pro, look at Pro Bowl. Right now they're on the top 100. I see myself in all of those. I really believe in myself. So,
what do you have to do to prove it to everybody?
Just stay consistent. Stay prayed up. Lord, keep me on the field.
How much would it help to get some playing time in this game? Do you expect to or no?
That's all up to the coaches. Like I said, I just got to go out there and practice, get myself together, preparing like I'm playing, and that's all up to the coaches.
How much communication is there between you and the nickel cornerback on a given play, and how important is that, and how has Sam Womack done in that regard?
Yeah, the communication is key. I think we talk every play. I take it upon myself to make sure I at least communicate with him every play, especially he's on my side, because I know he's a younger nickel, or we're used to having a veteran nickel, but younger nickel. He's been balling. He's been doing his thing, continue to learn, and I think he'll be a great player in this league.
How much have you spent much time at nickel? Do you know that, if you were to be put in there, would you know it from what's back?
I played nickel before. I think first 2 or 3 years of my career here, so I know the nickel spot, and if I would have to go in there, I'll definitely play it, but we'll see.
Anything else? Thank you.
See y'all.
Need to get back out there, start practicing, getting ready, so definitely feel good to get back. When my teammates take the field.
How did that happen?
How did I injure myself?
How did you get injured?
In the first practice, the training camp, kind of got tripped up and tweaked it. And then I kept practicing on it, and started bothering me. Yeah.
Is there any fear that it might be a little bit more serious? Or?
No, not really, because I kept playing on it. I didn't think it could be too bad.
And just from your vantage point, watching the practices and seeing that defensive line and the depth you guys have there, how do you feel about now joining that group?
It feels great. I definitely was excited to get back out there with him. Definitely a lot of talent, deep roster, guys that could, guys that are going to help us win games. So definitely excited to get back out there, get working with them, and building that continuity.
During the broadcast, they said that Javon was 292, which is significantly lighter than what he came in at. Do you see that reflected in his quickness, just the way he's playing right now?
Yeah, for sure. Especially coming off a a knee injury. I think being a little lighter is better, you know. So he definitely looks great. And, you know, he's able to play with, you know, the athleticism and that power as well. And as long as you have good technique and, you know, you're not getting too light, then, you know, weight isn't as important.
How long do you think it will take to get back to full strength, get back to where you feel like you should be at the season?
I don't know. You know, I'm just, you know, at this point, just getting ready for week 1, you know, taking these practices to, you know, get better, get in shape, and, you know, from the time I missed, keep getting better and better each day, and should be feeling good going into week 1.
Kyle was talking after the game about how Javon just seems like a different guy because he's not in pain now and he's playing and he feels good, and you know. And did you guys notice last year? Did you guys find yourself having to kind of boost him up, saying, "Hey, come on, it's all going to come. I mean, you're going to get healthy."
Yeah, I mean, I think, you know, even people who don't play sports can realize how pain and chronic pain and dealing with that weighs on you and not being able to, you know, feel like yourself and having to play through that. You know, I've done that. A lot of guys done that, and even, you know, regular people live with, you know, chronic pain on the daily, and that can definitely weigh on your mental. It can be depressing at times, and so, you know, being healthy and, you know, not dealing with pain is amazing for your mental. And, you know, not just football players, you know, anyone in general. So I think that's definitely helped him a lot, you know, feeling like himself again, not being in pain, being able to, you know, use his God-given ability, which he was limited, you know, playing through what he was playing through.
Last few years and last year, solid you've been on defense. There hasn't been a lot of turnovers by interception, and you guys have something to do with that in rushing the passer and helping to create that. But since this training camp started, and in the 2 preseason games so far, and 3 more picks today, can you see this defense evolving as sort of, all right, we're gonna get a lot of balls this year?
Yeah, you know, turnovers is you look at the turnover margin, you know, it's a big indicator who's going to win the game. So being able to get the ball out the air, and then even, you know, I don't play. I'm not a DB, so I think everyone taking that onus on themselves. You know, the back end focusing on getting the ball out, focusing on taking the ball out the air, and then us up front. You know, when we do get home, focus on not just, you know, getting the sack, but trying to get a strip and get the ball out. I think if you have that mindset throughout your whole defense, is going to lead to something special.
I know a lot of those DBs are out right now, but just your evaluation of the talent you have in that room and how good that secondary can be this year.
Yeah, I think it's definitely the best since I've been here. You know, those guys can compete with the best of them. You know, man and zone coverage, and you know they're challenging guys and making it tough. And we're going against, you know, arguably the best receiving core in the league too, day in and day out. So I think those guys are making each other better. Appreciate you.
What do you have to do now after being out for a period of time to get yourself ready for week 1?
I'll just get back practicing and, you know, knocking the rust off, you know, building up my capacity to play more and more snaps and, you know, just fine-tuning my technique and getting back out there.
Do you like the way it's set up now, where after, I mean, you had this quick turnaround for this game, that you have like a 17-day run-up before the season starts? That gives you plenty of time, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's been beneficial for me, you know, with the situation I'm in, to be able to have a good amount of time to practice before week 1. So I think I was definitely blessed in that aspect. Guys who, you know, have been practicing, you know, I don't know how they feel about it. You know, it'd be a lot of time away and kind of out of it, you know, before you play against another opponent. But I think it'd be, you know, super helpful for me to, you know, be able to get, you know, all those practices in before, you know, we play. So.
Do you have any thoughts on playing Thursday night, seeing some action then?
I don't know yet. I wanted to see how I feel. It's my first practice, so just want to see how I felt, and, you know, I'll see tomorrow how I feel with another practice.
Do you have any thoughts on Drake, game 1 to game 2, and whether you saw an improvement from him?
Yeah, you know, I think he showed up in game 1 too, and you know, he was even more of a presence in the second game. You know, he's really disruptive, and you know, this game he showed physicality in the run in the pass game. He was super disruptive, so that was definitely great to see. You know, being able to be out there, be on the sideline and watch him, you know, perform was great, along with the other guys, and you know, definitely seeing his process, you know, day in and day out, becoming a better player. He definitely has a bright future, and definitely going to be excited to, you know, take the field with him and see what he can do, you know, to help us win.
Thanks, Arik.
Appreciate you guys.